A very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of the program. As you know, this is where you get all the latest happenings in the world of business. My name is Margaret Mary Osibo. You're welcome. On the lineup this week, we begin by joining Faith and her guest, Mr. Shola Tinubu, the President and Chairman of Council of the Nigerian Council of Registered Insurance Brokers, NCRIB, for the continuation of their exclusive interview where they looked at his 365 days in office and other burning issues in the insurance industry. As always, it's no holds barred. Please take a listen.
But do you know what our problem is? Our insurance companies don't know the price that will work for them. So let me tell you the basic reason that we have a problem in insurance. Insurance is an intellectual business. The pricing and the constitute parts of premium, the cost of the product itself is known later. It's not known in advance, it's known in arrears.
On this edition also, we'll bring you highlights of the 2018 Insurance Consumers Forum that took place recently at NECA House, Alausa, Ikeja. The theme was relieving customers' pain points in insurance through exceptional service delivery. In his goodwill message, Deputy Commissioner Technical, Mr. O.S. Thomas, said that operators must take feedback from the public more seriously if they want to deepen insurance penetration in Nigeria. Please take a listen.
We want to thank Almo Group for creating and sustaining this platform. When you talk about no stakeholders have been used loosely, but really what we have here this morning is a representative of the stakeholders.
Plus, of course, all the other extras we bring you each week on this program, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the lineup. Details in just a moment. Please stay with us.
You won't go! I swear to God, you won't go today! Ah, master! This papa is coming to our car! Don't break us! Master, don't drink! Don't break my car! You must buy today! Don't beg us!
If you had insurance, you won't be begging me.
Master, don't let him go! You must buy today!
I do understand that.
Yes.
We're talking about insurance. For example, okay, you talked about motor,
Yes.
which I still want us to stay with.
Yes, it's good with that.
Motor is tariffed.
It is not.
Third party.
Okay, now let's come back to, remember I said statutory insurances, and there are few of them that have statutory rates. One of which right now is motor. Now, let's even get back to that. Anytime, anywhere in the world that anyone is supposed to give a statutory rate for a statutory insurance, it should always be a maximum rate. You are never supposed to have a minimum rate. You know why? The reason why government gets involved in the rating of statutory insurances is because government was the one that created that largesse for that industry. So they said everybody must have motor insurance in order to protect the public. Once you've said that, then the insurance industry can come together and start charging $1 million for every third party. And what will happen? Everybody has to pay because it's the law. If not, they lock you up. If not, you go to jail. If not, you're a criminal. So the government says that I haven't created this. I must now only I'm not coming there to tell you the maximum price that you can charge for this thing and largesse that I've created to you. Maximum, not minimum. So you can charge below that, because if you're charging below that, it's good for the public. It's good for the insuring market. The government is not out there to try to protect the big businesses, multi-millionaire businesses. Because who is protecting the price of a tomato seller? The market woman does that by herself. Why would the government now come and start protecting price for large 5 billion naira enterprises? We would set up a company, 5 billion naira, and those figures may go up very soon, as we know. And then they can't price properly. They can't know the price at which, look, at this price, if I sell below this, I won't make money. So therefore, it's now government that will now be coming to come and start helping to insist that people should not pay for your product less than X. Go to the marketplace, and if you have a good product, and if people think there's value, you are giving service, then the price, the market will then decide. The only thing the government should then say is that for compulsory insurance, for which I've created this compulsory nature and largesse, it should not be more than X. And so that is what is now causing that upheaval in that statutory market. So on that level, if what the government has come to say is different and said it is fixed, nothing higher, nothing lower, and say this is a particular figure, say 5,000, then everybody must comply. And in complying, everybody must now, if you don't comply, the full weight of the law must now come on you.
Okay, so as members or players in an industry, if government had said for this compulsory products, this is the maximum you can go, and members come together to say, we as players in this industry, this is the minimum and this is the maximum we can go. And some people agree in that meeting and they go back and charge below that. Would you consider that, or do you consider that as unethical practice or not?
No, you see, that's the funny thing is that's where I think is the unethical practice is them coming together and ganging up on the insuring public. That's the unethical practice. That's what they should all be jailed for. Not the fact that somebody now went out and now decided to do the right thing.
Which is
charging the commensurate rate with the risk he's carrying. Why are you forcing me to make 10 billion naira when profits from my clients? If I make 1 billion naira for me or 500 million naira, that's enough for me. You say, no, I must charge more than that so that I will make more money. I don't understand where that's coming from. I'm a businessman. I know my inputs. I know how much I pay salaries. I know how much I pay this. And I know how much I'm going to pay claims. And I'm now saying that on that basis, I should arrive at this is the price that will do well. He said, no, you must charge more than that. Whose benefit? Is it the insurance public's benefits for that? So if we don't get what the unethical practice is, then it's difficult to know who is then breaching it.
Okay, a lot of times I've heard that those breaching are basically your members sometimes who twist underwriters to take businesses that is not even up to the actual price they're supposed to charge for their businesses.
Excellent. I hear that and I say to myself, will God save us from children and let children not enter this our business of insurance? How could somehow some children have found money, 5 billion naira, and have set up insurance companies and are crying like little children that somebody who is bringing business to them is then the one that is at fault because he's insisting that if the price is not good for you, do not accept it. Now we have gone wider than statutory insurances now, just other insurances. If this price that somebody is offering, in fact, our own product is not perishable. But do you know that perishable products like tomatoes, fish in the market, those market women know how to protect their price. Because what can happen is that you and I will wait till the evening to go to the market to go and buy the fish, when they know that at that time, if they don't sell, the thing will spoil. Do you know the market women will allow it to spoil the first day? They will leave you. Because they know that if they succumb to it, nobody will buy this in the morning and in the afternoon again. Everybody will come at night. They don't need government to tell them. They will just say, no, leave it. It will spoil, so let it spoil. The first one will spoil. The next day, everybody's coming back in the morning to buy and move. So the point is that somebody comes to tell you that, look, I need, this is the price. I want this thing from you at this price. You should be able to say, that price will not work for me. But do you know what our problem is? Our insurance companies don't know the price that will work for them. So let me tell you the basic reason that we have a problem in insurance. Insurance is an intellectual business. The pricing and the constitute parts of premium, the cost of the product itself, is known later. It's not known in advance, it's known in arrears. And the main cost is claims. So while they can say this is the premium, this part will pay claims, this part will, but they don't know what the claims are. And the only people who can help them with that are people called actuaries. They are professional statisticians who, based on data that they've gathered, can actually project and tell you precisely within a certain band what your claims, expected claims will be, and therefore your price needs to cover that. Now, when you don't use them, everybody's just, okay, just bring the business. Now, when the person selling doesn't know the price he should be selling his product, he doesn't have a very strong position on it, then of course the person coming to buy will just tell, I want this.
So would you say that is why brokers have a work free in the insurance industry? Well,
you see, the brokers in Nigeria are working exactly how the brokers in UK are working when it comes to the issue of pricing. A broker never, ever goes to an insurance company in the UK and just says, whatever price you give me, I'll take. They always go and look at the best price they can get within the band of security. So if the client says, I don't want anybody below A grade or whatever way he has come about that level of insurance company he wants to use, once they've decided that, the next thing is for them to go there and try and get the best terms from that market. So that's what our brokers are doing here. Nothing more, nothing less. They go in there and they say, hey, look, this is, I'm working for someone, I'm representing the public, I'm representing customers, and I'm here to get the best from you. Is this the best you can give me? Please note, I'm not a tied agent with you. I can go to other companies in this market. In fact, I've been to 3 before I came here, and they are giving me better prices than you are. What's the best you can do? Now, if you say, ask me, well, what did you get from XYZ? And I say, well, here it is. Okay, I will better it. Then why are you then
would you
coming to me?
consider that unethical?
Yes. No, you see, the issue is about it is that that's not a question of ethics. If I price below a commercial level for me, it's not a question of ethics. It's a question of what is my strategy. Because I remember a particular statutory authority in this country years ago, maybe over 10 years ago, approached me personally and said, I was having this debate, and I said, hey, look, the issue about it is that you need to ensure that people understand the business. And once they understand the business, if they want to buy one, get one free. Companies do that. You see them do it, even in clothes business, even they do that. Are they making money when they are doing that? We call it promotion. And they've not been making money during promotion because that's what they are doing. But what are they doing? They're trying to get market share. They have a strategy of becoming wider. They're trying to penetrate maybe in the villages, and they're saying they will buy one, you get 3 if you are buying only in one village or the other. What are you trying to do? You're trying to penetrate. After people have tasted the product and they really like it, they understand the value, then your pricing may even be able to come back. Different companies different strategies. Some people, their strategy is not market share. They don't want market share. They want a smaller market share, but they want high profitability within that market share. So some of them go and start buying, doing luxury cars. So luxury cars, for example, someone selling luxury cars cannot sell the same type of number that this, but he wants, that's what he wants. So you see that there's some luxury items, luxury wristwatches, luxury, and what they want are high profit, small volume. Different strategies that you have.
All right, welcome back. Moving on, we now bring you highlights of the 2018 Insurance Consumers Forum that took place recently at NECA House, Ikeja. As always, the open forum was no holds barred as insurance consumers came prepared. This highlight is made possible by our sponsors, Sunu Assurance, FBN Insurance, NEM Insurance PLC, and Custodian. Happy viewing.
Armored Productions Limited, producers of Armored Finance and Wealth Report on television and Waiting Insurance and Insert on radio, recently put together a 2018 Insurance Consumers Forum at the Kano Hall of NECA House, Alausa, Ikeja. The Insurance Consumers Forum, which started in 2013, is a platform that was born out of a genuine desire towards the promotion of excellent service delivery in the insurance industry. The theme of the forum this year was relieving customers' pain points in insurance through exceptional service delivery. Chairman was Dr. Justus Clinton Oranta, former GMD Niger Insurance PLC, while guest speaker was Chief Chris Wadiego Obi, Managing Director, Blue Pill Consult Limited. As expected, insurance consumers turned out in their numbers from different sectors of the economy. Welcoming participants to the forum, the Chief Executive Office of Armored Productions Limited, Ms. Faith Ukwode, said that the theme of the forum this year is a call to duty for insurance operators to humanize their products and services for the survival of their business. In his opening remarks, the chairman of the forum, Dr. Oranta, noted that insurance is a noble profession.
This happens to be the unbiased crowd. When I mean unbiased, the older generation think that insurance is one devilish thing, and they have made up their mind that it's not ever going to work. But I want to encourage you, young ones, that this is a noble profession, not created by Nigerians, created by the usual people who have created all the things there are to be created in this world. And if this is not a noble profession, they would not have created it.
Delivering his goodwill message at the forum, the Deputy Commissioner for Insurance Technical, Mr. O.S. Afamas, said that all stakeholders in the insurance industry must man up their game.
Consumers will be expecting service delivery. From our end, as a commissioner and as a regulatory body, of course, we are conscious of the need for strength in the supply side, and that we are pursuing. The place of awareness is also very important, and collectively, both from the regulators and also from the operators, and in fact, all the stakeholders, we need to probably up our game.
The yearly forum brings insurance consumers from different sectors of the economy. Also, giving his goodwill message, Engineer A.J. Toriola from the Vehicle Inspection Service, VIO, said that the consciousness of insurance is at its lowest level in Nigeria.
Most people
don't even believe in insurance. They believe they cannot get their claims. But this is a forum to educate members of the public the reason why the insurance operators must continue to deliver the service to the motorists or Nigerians or Lagosians in the country so that they can know the benefits of insurance. On behalf of Lagos State Government, Ministry of Transportation and Vehicle Inspection Service, we want to wish everybody happy celebration.
Delivering a goodwill message on behalf of the DG Consumers Protection Council, CPC, Mrs. Ethel Ikiruka Wobi said that the issues of customer service must be taken seriously by insurance operators.
Consumers' perception of the industry is extremely critical. Therefore, for any meaningful deepening of insurance penetration in the country, the issue of consumer perception must also be addressed. In conclusion, I will reiterate the willingness of the Consumer Protection Agency in the country to partner with all stakeholders to bring succor to the much maligned insurance consumers in Nigeria. I wish you a successful deliberation.
Others who gave goodwill messages at the forum were S.W. Duke, Unit Commander, FRSC, Alhaji Fatai Adegbenro, Executive Secretary, NCRIB, and a host of others. Delivering the theme paper, the guest speaker, Chief Obi, said that without trust, there is no insurance.
What is on the mind of the Nigerian buying insurance products? What's on the mind of the average Nigerian buying insurance product? Do you have good experience? We are not sure. Are we not facing a situation of very low level of trust between insurance companies and the insuring public? Insurance business can only thrive in situation of trust. That's it there. That's that big word there, trust. Without trust, there is no insurance.
Discussing the paper, Mr. Tunde Oshadia said that insurance is the cheapest thing to buy in Nigeria.
One of the cheapest that you can ever buy is insurance. Why do I say this? If you have a house that you value at 10 million naira, I am telling you the highest premium you can pay in 1 year is 25,000 naira. And the house is insured for 10 million. You insured for 10 million, the value, you pay 25,000. If you begin to save 25,000 today, it will take you 400 years to get to 10 million.
With all the papers taken, the floor was open for question and answer session, the open forum, which is the high point of the event each year. As always, insurance consumers came prepared.
There is a place in the policy conditions where it will tell me that these are the things I am to do and these are the things I am not to do, that will actually make the insurance company pay my claim or not pay my claim. Now, insurance companies don't usually orientate their customers on these things. So when they bring their claims to the companies, they will tell them, Oga, you did not put fire extinguisher in your boot. That is why we are not paying your claim. What steps are the regulatory bodies of the insurance company taking on this for proper orientation of the customers on the policy wordings that will lead to them getting their claims at the right time? Thank you.
You have been talking since morning. You talk about people that they are workers, they are earning salary, but you don't talk about people that we are doing our own work. So what if we ask you to insure our life and our property? That means our machinery that we are using to work at affordable price. Can you do it for us?
About the vehicle insurance, I actually patronize comprehensive insurance, but I have friends that do a third party. And that one they said they paid 5,000 naira. We have police there, we have VIO and road safety. So most times they disturb them that it's fake. So I just want you to clear the hair. Is that 5,000 naira one a fake? Because when you give them particulars, they pick that third party 5,000 naira one that is fake. So is it fake or is it genuine?
the chairman and other members on the high table took time to answer some of the questions raised. No doubt, the 2018 edition of the Armored Insurance Consumers Forum was a huge success. The stage is now set for the 2019 edition, which promises to be more exciting.
That is our time on the show this week. Many thanks to all our sponsors and partners for making the 2018 Insurance Consumers Forum a huge success. We are deeply grateful for your support always. Do join us again next week for a fresh package on this program. In the meantime, feel free as always to connect with us on all our social media platforms. Once again, my name is Margaret Mary Osibo. Thanks for watching. From the entire crew, it's goodbye.